What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Wednesday, noon. We're on time, guys. Got an incredible show for you guys. I'm super excited. But before I get started, let me recognize my family, Crypto G, Anthony Wanner. What's up, my brothers? Welcome to the greatest way to start your day with your boy James, aka Six8Jay. Let me make sure I mention that nothing I talk about should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Again, my name is James, aka Six8Jay. I'm just documenting my journey in the evolution of money. Been around since 2017, and we are excited. We started this show this channel about 11 months ago after co-hosting with someone else, and guys, it's been incredible family, and we've got a whole slew of things that we're going to be doing, guys. I'm really excited about today's show, as I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I have in position, interviews that I have set up. And so for those of you guys who are joining, you guys know we used to do a lot of interviews, have a lot of guests on. And so I wanted to get back to that. I was kind of searching, asking myself, like, what can I do to, kind of make things a little, mix it up. For a while, we start off with, obviously, guests, different celebrity guests, some special guests, ranging from different aspects of life, whether it was professional athletes, millionaire investors, what have you, entrepreneurs, or your everyday average, crypto investor, right? And then we got into, obviously, like doing like donations and things that we did as far as like whether it was in Nigeria, whether it was this and that. We were, kind of mixing it up. And then, we started covering a lot of coins, a lot of projects. Broke, what's up, broke? Broke in the house, broke. You ain't going to be broke too long if you're in this space, brother. It's going to be broke, now rich. Good Lord, broke, what's up, my brother? Big watch dudes in the house. Anthony Wanner on the scene with the Gangster Lean. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I started thinking, let me go back and come up, or let me try to figure out something different. So one of the things I want to talk about, one of the things I want to do is right now we're waiting for this market, obviously, to figure out what's going to happen. There's a lot of different things that are at play right now in regards to possibly, seeing a retracement. A lot of people are calling for a black swan event. There's so many different things. There's bullish narratives with ETFs and the fact that Ripple's been very victorious and they're 0-2 and now the SEC is on the hot seat. There's Coinbase now talking about XRP perpetual, things like that. So there's all these different these various bullish sentiments, but there's also a lot of negativity, bank runs, interest rates, real estate issues, car payments too high, this going on, war. I mean, you name it, there's issues. Sam Bankman Fried, yeah, freed. He's fried. Celsius, Luna, all these things that are going on right now in the markets, which really has the fear. I think the fear and greed index right now, the last time I saw yesterday, was kind of neutral. It was extreme fear last week, but I think there's some things that, especially with the Bitcoin ETFs and things, that have kind of put it in a neutral zone, because a lot of times what we think is going to happen, the opposite, and this is what the opposite happens. That's typically what we've seen in this industry, is you think it's going to go up, it goes down. There's a tremendous amount of manipulation still in the markets. People making comments about, oh my God, ETFs are, approved, and then all of a sudden Cointelegraph, we're sorry, we didn't mean it. Well, you know what? $100 million got liquidated. So, sorry, but that doesn't work, right? So I started asking myself, what is the one thing, as I was thinking about it yesterday, what's the one thing? Because here's the thing, guys, I have an array of contacts. I've got people that I've thought about bringing in from the NFL, the NBA, movie stars. You guys have seen it. If you go to my channel, you've already seen that we've done this. You've seen that we've had celebrities for the last 11 months. I try to give you guys just little nuggets of the people that I know, from film directors. There's just so many people that I still haven't brought in. You've seen us do politicians. You've seen us do guys on the cover of Forbes. You've seen all these different things. My thought process was, what can I do that's different than I've done before? And what I came up with, and you guys let me know in the comments if you guys can appreciate this thought process. Karma Carmichael, my brother's in the house, and Gmail Brown, the man with soul. Hey, so check it out, guys. I thought to myself, what about this? What if I bring on different entrepreneurs? And what I mean by that is people who are in different industries that might be something that people might be interested in, whether it's I talked to, because I had a friend of mine reach out, and I got on this call with this guy who did like $7 million in like a certain amount of months in solar. And I'm like, what? Like $7 million, $7 million. And then you've got people who are who are doing house flipping, and guys who are doing credit this, and guys who are doing health and wellness, and guys who are doing medical delivery, and all these different things. So, I always got entrepreneurs. Oh, James, I started this. James, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. And a lot of times it's not that I'm necessarily looking to invest in anything. I'm not. I'm enjoying my days. But I thought to myself, what if I covered people who are in various industries? I've got one guy on who's a legend. Matter of fact, the guy who actually got me into, what day did he say? Doggone it. I've got he gave me a day and I forgot the dang on day. The guy I was telling you guys, Carlos Ray, who got me into crypto, who flew me, who put me on the phone, the guy who flew me back to Spain. He called me out of the blue today. Like my phone was like, I was like, hello. Matter of fact, I ignored his call this morning. I was just tired. I looked at the phone. I was like, oh my God, my phone was just ringing off the hook. And my wife's like, man, who's calling? And because it was just nonstop. And I looked up and it was my boy Carlos Ray, who's a guy who takes who I give all the credit for even introducing crypto to me in 2017. He's a legend, big time legend. And so I said, look, man, would you come on and tell your story, just all the incredible things. So I'm going to start having people that are legends or who were very influential in my life, or people who are extraordinary in business. And I'm gonna go over some of the things that we'll cover. But if you guys want to look at some of the things we've done, if you're new to the channel, go over here and check it out. For those of you guys who have been here for a while, I'll give you guys an idea. Like today's topic is crypto goals, opportunity of a lifetime. We're going to be talking about that. But I want to show you guys some of the other things that I have lined up. Like for an example, I have Veronica Singh, who is a health and wellness along with financial specialist. Her and her husband are living a dream. She's actually married to John Singh. This is what they do. They teach people about the benefits of health and also being able to monetize and do various things that can help you out financially in your life. So that's one. There's another one I have with I've got Garrett coming on. Oh, this is John Singh. John, this is actually a real picture with him and Donald Trump. I think I've had him on in the very beginning of my show. This guy at the age of 19 years old started doing crazy things, extraordinary things. His mom was like a godmom to him. I've known him for almost all my life, like 30 something odd years. I remember I'd be watching the news and they'd be talking about these huge buildings downtown being bought up by this big corporation, and it was him. It was his corporation. Or you see him in the newspaper in his 20s buying up real estate, these massive. And I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? So it's just funny because we're brothers, but he always took things to another level. And I label it $1 million mindset, because this guy, I mean, from resorts in properties and Belize to he's actually here's the funny thing about it, guys. He's the guy who did the deal, who got the deal done for me, where I was able to buy 5 acres in Vegas with crypto. That's the guy. The same guy is the guy who set me up. I didn't know this deal of buying 2 acres for me and Jeanette in one of the most elite, prestigious areas in Utah in the snow. That guy did that. So I was like, you know what? I know all these stinking people that I'm always doing business with, that I'm always, it somehow is benefiting me in my life. Why not share that circle of information with other people? Then I've got, it's funny, I was talking about the other day, his name is Garrett Smith, and again, got so much love and respect for the guy. I've known him for over 10 years. He's a big realtor. He does multi-million-dollar real estate deals. And where's he at? I know I got him in somewhere. He's going to be on tomorrow. So, by the way, guys, I skipped past that. John, $1 million mindset, will be on tonight. I asked him his availability. He said, James, I'm booked up until like next month. He goes, but for you, bro, if you want me to come on tonight, I'll come on tonight. I got a little area. He just had a newborn. So, and he's the guy who actually, the 5 acres I got in Vegas, he owns the other 5. So we bought 10 together. He's got 5, I got 5. So we're going to be talking about all that stuff, guys. Entrepreneur, mindset. What does it take to have $1 million mindset and the things that he's accomplished? How can you implement those things? So I just thought to myself, why not start putting people who are super successful in whatever they do? I don't care. I met a guy one time. I met him randomly, and he was a multimillionaire from buying and renting out porta potties. I'm like, what? Porta potties? You mean like the little things that you go crap and pee in at like events? And he's like, I found a niche. I got another friend of mine who started a business where he was transporting kids when people had problems with their kids, and they would transport them to like facilities for behavioral guidance or whatever, and get like mentoring, whatever. These kids would just be like screw you, mom, probably F you, dad, that kind of stuff. And he started a business where he transports those people's kids, celebrities' kids, all over to get treatment and help and stuff. And this guy's a mega million, one of my best friends since high school. And I found out he was doing this, and the guy's living next to like Dennis Rodman and Mike. I'm just like, what the hell? So I thought to myself, all these people that I know, why not start sharing them with you guys? That's what makes this channel different, right? Start sharing those people, regardless of the industry, what they're doing. It doesn't mean, you're going to go out there and transport kids, or you're going to start porta potties, but just understanding the mindset of all these different people, and what sometimes it does, it also gives us opportunity while we're waiting for the markets, right? Like when the guy was telling me $7 million in solo, I was like, wait a minute, I ain't doing no damn solo, but hold on, $7 million? I might look at that. $7 million in this year? I was like, good Lord. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's always these opportunities around me that are always people always, Jay, I got this going. Jay, you interested in Jay? I'm going to be starting a barbecue restaurant. I'm just like, all these things. I'm just thinking, you know what? Let me start sharing this with my family. Who's coming on tomorrow? So John is tonight. That was the only time I could get him on. So I'll be back tonight at 6 p.m. with John Singh. $1 Million Mindset. And then if I can find him, good Lord, okay, here it is. Garrett Smith. He'll be on tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So it's funny because knowledge is power, Queen. You're right. It's so funny because yesterday I had this idea, right? And I get so many calls. I say, hey, would you be open? Hey, would you be open? And they're like, yeah, bro, anything for you. And I'm just like, it's so funny because you don't realize, like, I have so much content just because of who I am and my life, whether it's an NFL guy or a multi-million-dollar like Garrett, these big real estate deals. And then it's also good to know how our relationships are, right? And it just gives you guys more of an overview of who I am and why these people feel a certain way, or what our relationships are, and how these things are always just around me. And, success leaves clues, and success typically attracts success. So like I said, it's so much bigger than YouTube for me. It's so much bigger than X Space or whatever. I've been doing this my whole life. And so I said, let me just go back and start pulling people to the mic, who, I had movie directors who are doing major movies right now tell me, yeah, Jay, and then I kind of got away from doing a lot of celebrity. I was like, I'll save it for another day or another time, or, because I was doing so many of them. I was bringing this person on, and then unfortunately I did that one where my buddy, the mic was all jacked up with my one boy who had actually movies in the theater at that time, Robert Rashad. So anyways, guys, today we're going to be, so again, tomorrow, this is Veronica. This is going to be like October 24th. You guys can see this is not going to be, this is like, what is that, next, was it Wednesday, Tuesday? What the hell does it say here? She gave me her schedule and I put it down Tuesday. So next Tuesday, the 24th. And I think John is tonight so this is tonight at 6 p.m. And man, this dude, it's not a whole lot he had. I mean, 1 minute this guy was in cars. Next minute he owned a TV shop. Next thing he was doing real estate. And next thing and I remember this guy it was like 19 years old. He said, screw it. 19, this guy was working at Costco, selling hot dogs at Costco. And I remember him saying, dude, this ain't for me. And I'm older than him, so I had a car lot. Like, I was already an entrepreneur, and I just remember his attitude was like, I'm not doing this no. His mom was an entrepreneur. He saw Big Bro was an entrepreneur, and he never looked back. From 19 years old, never had a job ever since then. Oh, God, and I'm just, I got all these crazy stories. I said, well, let me start sharing that with the family. So what do you guys think about it? You guys think that's a good thing? I think you guys do. I think you guys can appreciate that. So I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We're going to go over various things, but today's topic for right now is crypto goals, having goals and understanding this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Whatever that is, if it's travel, if it's, that's a big thing for me and the wife. That was one of the big things for us when we started this whole journey is I traveled the world. I saw so many things. I got to experience just how beautiful life and different cultures are. And my wife, who was my partner, she would travel sometimes, but sometimes it was, it's hard when they said, well, James, we need you in Colombia to speak. We need you in Chile. We need you in Nigeria. We need you here. I would go because I was the main attraction. I was a speaker. I was the guy who everyone was coming to see. It wasn't always one of those situations I could take my wife because she was raising the kids. So for me, crypto and freedom was me going back. And that's why 4 years ago, I said, babe, where do you want to go? Where do you want to live? And I went to, South America, was searching around there. I went to Ecuador for a couple months, and I thought that's where we were going. We ended up going I told the story already. If you guys want to hear that story, go over here to It was what, just yesterday. Yesterday, so you guys can check that out. Yesterday, the story of how we, started a journey, and just me. So for me, when I look at this thumbnail, that was my goal. My goal was to live my life and enjoy my life with my queen, Jeanette, and that's what we did. So welcome, my sis Liz in the house, coming on right away. Make sure you guys join the Crypto for Life Telegram. Show your love for my sis Liz. I appreciate you in a major way, sis, and all your incredible support. Along my sis Queen. Queen's in the house. Nest Force. Big Watch Dude. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. I told you about that, huh? You're not my brother, you're my brother. And my sister. Huh? That's right. That's family. Huh? Appreciate each and every one of you guys in a major way. Very easy. Hydrophonics. Alan, what's up, bro? Good to see you too, my man. JC in the house. Yo, yo, yo. JC, if you guys don't know that dude, that's my man. I got love for JC. Shane Sullivan. JC and I we met in the same trading group, huh? Many moons ago. Many moons ago. So guys, crypto goals, opportunity of a lifetime. Let's talk about it. It is so important, guys, right now to understand with all the stuff that's going on, all the FUD, all the crap, all the noise, all this really does is validate that we are in the right place. Ain't that right? I think I saw my boy Crypto OG here too, right? Crypto OG? Crypto OG's in the house. My brother. That dude right there. Huh? Smart. Crypto Tales. Do you guys know who Crypto Tales is? Let me see. How would I describe Crypto Tales in just a few words? Setup. Tales. Hey.
Look, 4 years and it's still no cheers.
4 years. That's all you got to know. Huh? This dude's a prophet. Good Lord. Let me stop. Let's keep it going, guys. So I'm here to tell you guys that everything that's happening right now, guys, it felt like, do you guys realize every time I hear controversy, whether it's good or bad, whether it's shill or not, I just realized, man, I'm in the right place at the right time. I don't know where my mom or dad was when Apple was in the garage talking about they needed investments or, obviously we were poor. But, I don't know where, I do know that I had an opportunity to invest in Amazon. I was a business owner. I heard about it. I was told about it. I just thought it was dumb. I didn't like books, just to be honest with you. So this is just understanding that we're in a life-changing opportunity. And I'm talking about something that cannot be denied, something that solves a problem. When you solve as big a problem as some of these digital assets do, you know that it's going to be huge. You know that guys, look, the money printer goes burr. Uh-oh, Queen, can I say it any better than that? The money printer goes burr. But it's also very, very important. It's great to have goals. But you got to make sure, again, you do the 5 things. Once you get those 5 things in place, guys, look, again, it's not financial advice. Having a strategic plan, doing your own research. Once you get those things out of the way, controlling those emotions, knowing when you're going to take profit. I know exactly to the penny where I'm taking profit throughout the process. And then don't fall in love with anything. Be able to reorganize your portfolio. Like I had 200 plus 300 coins. I'm down to like 20. You want to know why? I'm here to win. I don't need to have a t-shirt or a hat on going, go, go. Go, Chicago, go. I don't need that. I don't need to root on a coin. I'm here to win. My goals are real. I got 6 kids. That's so whatever your goal is, whatever your why is, they say if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not big enough. I'm going to say it again. If your why doesn't make you cry, it's not big enough. What I mean by that, if your why doesn't draw some type of an emotion out of you. I'm going to give you an example. When I remember back when I was 43 years old, the doctor saying, hey, man, you got high cholesterol, you this and that, you're in trouble. And I gained some weight and stuff. And I started thinking about my wife and kids when he told me that. I was sitting there and I got teary-eyed. I mean, I don't know if I was in there crying, but I was like, God dang, like, he's like, your cholesterol's so high, it can lead to stroke, this and that. I made a decision. In months, I ended up with one of the best physiques I've had in my life because my why was bigger than I was. My why was so big. Like a lot of people go to the gym and you'll join the gym in November. My New Year's resolution, I'm gonna be ripped up. I saw this guy and I'm gonna eat right and all that. And all of a sudden you forget by January what the hell you were talking about. You get this membership, you sign up for a year, they collecting all this damn money, and you don't went to the gym the first maybe 60 days and you quit. Right? That's because your why wasn't big enough. If your why is, hey, you don't do this, you're gonna die. It's extraordinary what people can do when your why is huge, right? When your why is bigger than you, your why has to be bigger than you, because you'll quit on you. I'm gonna go to the gym. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go be a good student in crypto. No, I'm not. I'm gonna get lazy. I made 100,000, so I'm gonna be lazy. I made $1 million. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna take profit at it. It's like you're like, what is your goals? And it's really good. You ever hear anybody say have a vision board? You think people are just saying that to be stupid? I've always had a vision board, whether it was physically. I always tell people physically, get a vision board. Put up, like one of those things, little boards in your house where you can put up pictures, pin up. It could be pictures of your family. It could be pictures of your mom, your kids, a trip. It could be pictures of the house that you want. It could be pictures of a first class flight. It could be pictures of the car whatever it is. Your dream vacation, right? Have goals. If you don't have goals, if there's nothing that you have that's bigger than where you're right now, then what is there to fight for? It could be giving back. It could be an orphanage. It could be a place that you want to go back and help, right? Shouts out to my mom, Josephine, my mom, biggest giver in the world, right? So whatever that is, right? So have things. Beekeeper69, what's up, my brother? So whatever that is, set those goals. Have a vision board. Know what your goals are, and then go back and understand what you need to do the things you need to implement in order to make sure that those goals come into fruition, that you're able to obtain, and not, oh my God, I got $10 million worth. Okay, that's okay. But then come back to reality and set short-term goals, because the biggest thing that typically derails people is they were trying to figure out how to go from 1 to 100 real quick. I know it's a song by Drake, but that's not the way life really is. 1 to 100 real quick. Try like 1 to 100 over time. Peaks and valleys and trenches and ups and downs, and it's going to test you. And then adversity, which they say adversity makes or breaks you. Well, it defines who you are based off of how you get through it. And so with all those things, guys, Hans Loaded in the house, smash that like and hit that subscribe. My brother, I appreciate you, Hans Loaded. So that's where I'm at, guys. So having goals, have obtainable goals, have a vision board, and then understanding, don't let all this stuff, do you understand, that don't let these things stress you out, guys. Oh, Gary Gensler's doing this, and Elizabeth Warren over here, and Joe Biden's falling down, and at the same time flipping off crypto, all these stupid things, this is happening, the war's over here, these are things, hey, life is life. Things are going to happen. There's a lot of scammers, ones that you can't see, ones that you can see. There's a lot of hucksters, fraudsters, and tricksters amongst us, those running our country, those at the SEC. Those things are going to happen no matter what. But the one thing they're not going to stop is the evolution of money. They're not. What they can do is try to fudge you out of your position. They can try to talk you or scare you out of your position. I was on the StreamYard with those guys yesterday. It was Crypto Tales was there, Berserker and Uncle Buster. Shouts out to the boardroom that they do over there at StreamYard. And I was on there, and one of the things that I said is, they were talking about what's happening and all this. Look, guys, if you're any kind of student, you'll see that there's a lot of things that are in place right now for Bitcoin to have success with the ETFs and different companies that are coming to play. Just so much information, an array of information. There's also so much bullish news on various ISO 2022 coins like XRP, many others, but specifically XRP. And oh, James, you are just too bullish on that. Well, God dang it, you tell me another coin that's got legal clarity right now. You tell me a coin that's literally whooped the SEC's hindpark like Mike Tyson. The fact that they got judges coming back saying, no, you lose, Ripple wins. So right now it's the hot topic. And it continues to be the hot topic. Well, it's only 40-something cents. Well, you know what? Just because look, don't judge. If you're judging Ripple, the company, or XRP based off the current price, that's like someone judging you right now because of your financial situation. That's like somebody judging me because I had nappy hair. I was on welfare. I had to go walk to the government cheese line. I wore high water pants because of the situation that I was in, because of the decisions made by, or the predicament my family was in. So you judge me based off that? So you judge me predicated off of this and that? Not based off of what I can do? Not based off of the fact that I question everything? Not based off the fact that I had the ambition to win? Food stamps motivated me to the top. being poor. Then my children came, and that was bigger than myself. Whatever drives you, you can never judge a person based off their current situation. I look up right now and I see a whole bunch of millionaires in this damn chat. How do I know that? Because millionaires go the extra distance. Millionaires show up. Millionaires hit the like and subscribe. Millionaires go to the X Twitter space and hit like. That's how I know what a millionaire is. I can go back and see him. There's a big difference between a millionaire and somebody that just kind of exists. People that exist, they always come around looking for something. They always come around looking for something. They're always trying to figure out what somebody can do for them. $1 million mindset. See, I'm having John on, but you got to remember, just like John's going to come over and talk about $1 million mindset tonight, I've had $1 million mindset my whole life. Right? So I'm here to tell you that it's the you know, I had a millionaire tell me this one time, worth a lot of money. He said, it's the things that you do when no one's looking. It's the things that you do when no one's looking. That is the key. That is the key ingredient. That's that thing that's inside you. You're not doing it for show. Oh, let me show you this and that. You're doing it because that's who you are. It's the things that you do when no one's looking. And the funny thing about it is people are looking. I remember one time I was, I hadn't been in speaking for a long time. Hadn't been in business for a while. This is right before me and Jeanette left on our journey to travel. Always one away. Sometimes the hardest battle you fight is, again, yourself. You damn straight. Way to say that, my friend. I love that. Great quote. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a story. I remember one time I was with my wife, and I had this really nice Ford, like F350, 250, whatever the hell it was. A Super Duty. It was just all whatever. And I was driving around. I don't know why I had that truck at the time, but I had it. It was like one of those trucks you could pull down a damn house down the street. And a leathered out sunroof, beautiful, brand new truck. And I was driving down the street, and I saw this, and we do it all the time. So I'm not saying this. God knows my heart. Just like the thing my mom did, she never talked about him. She just recognized by everybody that, when she died at high school, planted a tree in her name that's still there to this day. It's probably a huge tree by now. But she was very revered for the things she did when no one was looking. When no one was looking. These are things that I learned as a child. The things you do when no one's looking. And I remember I pulled out with my wife, and I busted a U-turn, and I pulled into this thing, and I think I might have, swerved, out of traffic real quick, and I jumped out the truck, and the light, I think I beat the light, and I got right in front of the light, so there was cars at the light. I jumped out, and I went and gave this guy, I don't know what it was, 20, 30, maybe 50, $100. I mean, sometimes, if I had, a lot of times I should carry a lot of money, so I would just give whatever it was that, I wouldn't give him everything in my pocket, but I'd give him $20 to $100. It depends on the situation. And I jumped back in my truck, and I started driving. And then me and my wife started talking. She didn't say, "Oh, that was sweet of you," because this is what we do. This is who we are. So we went on about our business, and then my phone, I get a message. And I'm like, I wasn't even tripping. And I looked at the message, and it says, "Mr. McFadden, I just want you to let you know, God bless you. I just saw what you did. I was at the light behind you." And I'm like, what the hell? And I knew Mr. McFadden, it was somebody who knew me from my professional life. And the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that I didn't do it for that message. I did it because those are the things that I do when no one's looking. The only reason that you guys knew that me and my wife went out and painted orphanages and dollars, because we did it when nobody was looking. Right? And that's the key, guys. It's the things you do. So the point I'm making, guys, is this. And I say this all the time. Money is never, in my opinion, never really determines or dictates a person with a good heart what they're going to be when they get it, right? You have to talk, walk, think, and act like a multimillionaire. That's why it's so important that I have John on tonight talking about $1 million mindset. This guy had that mindset at 19, sitting serving freaking hot dogs. He knew, hell no, I'm not doing this. He ended up being one of the youngest speakers, one of the youngest entrepreneurs. In his 20s, I would see him on the news and newspaper buying buildings and real estate, and he's mega. It's just because he decided to do something different. He had the mindset. This dude read like crazy. And the picture that he has with Donald Trump, that's real. This dude was really doing stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. And I know him. He didn't have no silver spoon. We're going to talk about his story. His dad was a cab driver that got murdered for change in his pocket when he was a baby. I'll let him tell the story, but got murdered. His dad was a cab driver that got murdered, robbed for dollars. Nothing. He didn't have it great. He didn't have it easy. I mean, his mom was an entrepreneur. You know, that's how I know her, right? And we'll share that story tonight. But I'm just saying, guys, it's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, when you invest in yourself, when your why is bigger than you, when you set attainable goals and you go out there and put the things in place in order to do it. So that's what we're talking about today, guys, is crypto goals or realistic goals and the opportunity of a lifetime. I want you guys to really embrace. We're going to go through some things in Twitter right now. There's going to be various things that I'm going to share. There's so much stuff that has been coming out. But I want you guys to understand that where we're sitting at right now, I didn't have this in my early life as an entrepreneur. I was out there making things happen. A guy asked me to coach his son. I found out he had a tow yard. I said, hey, can I buy some of those cars? That's how I started my detail shop and car business. I saw an opportunity and took it. Right? I remember being infatuated with phones and saying, let me learn how to program these phones. And that's turned into a chain of cell phone stores. And eventually the iWatch trademark. Me trying to develop my own smartwatch before Apple. Like everything I've done, I think I like cars. I like cleaning my own cars. What if I flip cars? What if I buy it? What if I start a car lot? I like clothes. What if I start a car? I'm a basketball player. I wonder if I can own a basketball team. Everything I've done always came from a position of questioning everything. Why can't I own that? Why can't I be on TV? Why can't I be in a movie? Why can't I be on theater, playing a role that I would have never thought would have standing. I didn't tell you guys that story yesterday when Alan Autry gave me that book. And he says, oh yeah, and he gave me a role where I played a homosexual crying. And I know you guys, what are you talking about, Jane? Watch yesterday's show. And you know who, here's a funny thing I didn't tell you guys because I was trying to get through that stream. You know who I invited to that, my first, it was like a live audience. You got lights, camera, action. It's a live audience, and everything is, you're performing live on stage. I invited my family, my friends, and people that knew me, past employers, past people in business, because I wanted to get all the laughing out of the way, right? It was a packed. People were coming in limos and everything else. It was a packed house, and when we were done, I was so caught up because lights are so bright you can't really see the audience anyway. But I was so done when the lights came down. We got a standing ovation. We got a standing ovation, right? So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys is believing in yourself. It's challenging yourself. It's questioning everything. And that's, you know why I love crypto so much, guys? You know why I love crypto so much? Crypto for life, crypto for life. You know I love crypto. I love it for what it represents. I love it because you don't have to be 6'8" like I did to play basketball. You don't have to go out there and catch balls like Jerry Rice or throw a football like Mahomes, or hit a baseball at the park like Babe Ruth, or sing like Usher or Michael Jackson or Elvis Presley. No, it's one of the fairest forms of capitalism I've ever seen. It's one of the fairest opportunities that I've ever seen that anybody can do it. And I'm not talking about, I don't got money to buy gold and all the things and invest in Uber and all the things that rich people did. There's projects you can get in for nothing, like a little of nothing. If I told you $100 in Shiba back in 2019 or whatever hell it came out would have made you a millionaire, you'd be like, people did it with Pepe. People did it with this. People did it with Doge. I love this opportunity, guys, because of what it represents. Go through those 5 things that we talked about. If you don't know what they are, go back to my channel. It's right, where's it at? It's right here somewhere, right? Where the hell is it? 5 tips right there on the bottom. 5 tips for success. Read through that and understand what I'm talking about. Because once you do that, and then you go back and start putting those things, implementing those things into crypto, your life, it will allow you to dream again. I can't. This is not about trying to come up. Every thumbnail, everything I talk about, because I don't have a job. I'm not out there, doing this and doing that and all this stuff. I sit here with my dogs and I pet my dogs and I look at TV, and sometimes I sit back and think, what can I share with my family today? What would have the most impact on my family today? My family being you guys. That's how I spend my day. What value could I put in, and for what? What am I getting paid? Nothing. Nothing. If I was getting paid something, I would figure out something to do with it. It's not about that. I'm not going to say, I'm not worried about growth and all that. It will, if I had 5 people here, or 17 or 1,700, you're going to get the same story. I love people my whole life. So anyways, let's get back to it, guys. Enough of that. All right, guys. So Linda P. Jones, let's just read through some things that are happening right now. Coinbase, I don't know if you guys heard, Coinbase approving perpetual futures contract for trading XRP memes. Number one, XRP is very, very bullish. If you don't know, you better start paying attention. Everybody's worried about what's coming on TV tonight at 8 o'clock. My weekend's coming up, this and that, this and that. I'm going to go here, I'm doing that. This moment that you have, there's so many people that just aren't getting it. There's so many people that are sitting back watching us, you and I, play the game. Les Brown says it best. He says, do the things today that other people won't do in order to have the things tomorrow that other people won't have. Jim Rohn says, whatever your problem is right now, become bigger than your problem, whatever that may be. Understand the things you need to do in order to make those things happen. Right? Coinbase approving perpetual future contracts. Thank you so much, Queen, my sister. Thank you so much, Liz. Big Watch, Dude, Nest. Appreciate much love to all you guys. OMC, I see you, my man. Number one, XRP is very bullish. If XRP's price was not going to fluctuate or change a lot, no one would be interested in trading it. Future contracts allow for maximum leverage and can lead to outsized profits or losses. Wall Street firms, mostly hedge funds, are the firms who trade future contracts. This is about institutional money coming into the trade. It is not about retail investors. You guys got to understand that. Every time things like this happen, you're bringing in a whole nother array of people, a whole nother, I mean, it's me and you and me together. It's not like a song. Good Lord, I almost stopped singing that. But it's me and you, it's institutions, it's traders, it's this and that, and then financial institutions. I'm telling you, that flip of the light switch hasn't even happened. There's a whole bunch of people with their hands on the light switch getting ready to flip it, just like Brad Garlinghouse says. You know, what's the old girl's name? I just drawn a blank right now. The 43rd Secretary of the United States, who's with Ripple now. What did she say? What's her name? Good Lord, somebody put it in the stream. I just drew a blank right now. She said the train, Rosie Rios, the train has left the station. Do you guys think these people say things just to say it? Huh? Just like somebody, well, Elon's just trying to FUD Doge. He's trying to FUD people. Why? Why would you think that? Why would this guy... I'm going to tell you guys one of the biggest things, and it's not on the XRP's level by no means, but I think one of the biggest, if there's ever been a 10%er that became a 20%er, that might end up a 70%er, because it's embraced by somebody who's a humanitarian, who loves and wants to help the little guy. It's going to be Doge. And all he's going to do is he's going to implement it into just all these various things. It might be how your butt pays to get to space. You think this dude is wasting time? He took his one moment with his mom. He don't need no damn Doge money. Are you serious? That's small-minded people. That's people who just don't damn get it. As soon as I saw the things that he did, I said, this dude is going to end up taking that coin to the moon. Why he chose? Because he says, Rosie Rios, thank you, sis. He says the people's currency. It gives the little guy the opportunity to win. I'm telling you, he gets on Saturday Night Live with his mom, and he talks about that. He could have talked about anything. Wake your ass up. Pay attention. And I say it very aggressively because so many times we let stinking thinking is something we should talk about in the realm of motivating people. Stinking thinking. People have this narrative that they know everything. I know this, and I know that, and I know this, and I know it, and I remember. If I told you to go pull up your pantry and tell me half the stuff that's in your cabinet that's killing you, I bet you wouldn't know half of it. Oh, we know everything. Oh, my uncle said this, but your uncle broke. Your uncle been married 15 times. I don't listen to anyone's opinions unless I value what they're telling me is going to change my life, or they're in a position that I want to be in, or that reminisces some a road that I see myself obtaining. Am I going to listen to Pookie, who's been locked up 12 times for selling, weed, or am I going to go listen to Jim Rohn, or Tony Robbins, or Les Brown? Get a clue. Success leaves clues. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. Let's keep it going. This is about institutional money coming into the trade. It's not about retail investors. It's not. It's bigger than that. This is bullish for XRP because it means the large wave of institutional money is close to coming in, and they want to trade on the volatility. Here, guys. I'm trying to tell you, we're at the tip. We're at the cusp. We're at the front door of this damn thing kicking into a whole nother gear. You hear me, Queen? Preacher. Big bro's just trying to tell you. We're at the cusp of something so extraordinary. So extraordinary. You know, it's like when I told you guys when XRP, when Judge Torres had the ruling on July 13th, 2023, and XRP is not a security, and then she denies but at that moment, I told you guys, it's not about where the price is. Well, no, I see so many people, but look at the price. Look at the price. No, look at yourself. I always say one of the greatest inventions in the world, if you ever want to know what's going on in your life, if you ever want to know why things aren't going right for you, what you need to do to improve them, any answer that you ever want the truth for, whether it's good or bad, it will never lie to you. It would always give it to you 100%, is the mirror. I just one day made that up. And people were like, what? And I started using that as I was speaking. I said, the greatest thing that you can ever go stand in front of the mirror and ask it anything you want, and you will always get the right answer. Why are things going bad? It'll give you the answer. Just look. How can I get myself out of this? It'll give you the answer. What do I need to do to get better? It'll give you the answer. Every single time is the mirror. MIRROR, mirror. Straight up. Smash the likes and hit that subscribe. Let's keep it going. The fact that Coinbase is secretive about the countries approved to trade these contracts means it may be Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, etc., which are the jurisdiction for hedge funds and other offshore funds. Why the secret? Because the truth is too telling. Boom! You know what I like about people who say stuff? They go back and they put articles. And what is the little article here? You guys saw this little thing right here by Coinbase? It's on my thing. I'll show it here in a little bit. Yeah, baby, you gotta love it. Let's keep it going. 68Jay, it's getting a little too crazy here. Let's keep it going. Liz Herrera, OMC's in the house. Nest Force, Queens in the house. Always one away. Thank you so much for being here, my man. I always try to go back and give love to all those who are in the chat. Nest Force says, big watch my dude. Entire plans around helping people. I love it, brother. Crypto Tales in the house. Beekeeper 69's in the house. Gmail Brown, downtown Gmail Brown. We got always one away. Come on now. Always one away. Appreciate each and every one of you guys in a major way. Hans Loaded. Very easy. Hydroponics Allen. Anybody I miss? Big Bro 10. Tony Bags. Tony Bags, man, it was a pleasure meeting Tony Bags out there in Vegas. That brother's legendary. Much love to Tony Bags. Big Bro 10. Karma Carmichael, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend. Anybody else I miss? Crypto OG, Anthony Wanner, just something that I remember off top. Anyone else I miss? Shane Sullivan? Shane, gotta love some Shane. Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's keep it going, guys. Ashley Prosper, this was kind of interesting, guys. If you guys, I don't know if I'll read it all, but it was a pretty good little thread that she put. She put scenario 1: all banks around the world put aside competitive and geopolitical differences, adopt the same digital asset, agree on its rules, and harmoniously govern its usage. Fat chance. Okay. Scenario number 2: the more likely scenario: banks not in the issuing group issue their own digital assets, which we've seen it already. What JP Morgan coin and all that. With their own set of rules and governance. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just like other countries got their own little, we can deal with that. Let's talk about it. We strongly believe banks need an independent digital asset to enable truly efficient settlement, and we believe XRP is best positioned. Should I scratch it? It's best positioned, good Lord, for that role. It goes back to the fundamentals of what makes digital assets unique and special. They're universal currencies, meaning anyone can use them as units of value anywhere in the world, baby. I'm talking about being a solution or something. XRP. Where do you see I like the Yin Yang Twins. Good Lord. That universality gives digital assets global reach and the ability to settle much faster than traditional assets. Compared head to head with other independent digital assets like Bitcoin, and Ether. ETHgate. Let me stop. XRP settles those efficiently cross border in just seconds. Whether you send $10 or $10 million or $10 billion. Good Lord, it's on its way. Got it. Before I can even say it's on the way. Oh, ding ding. You got it. Let me stop. In fact, we've run tests with global banks to prove that XRP can lower liquidity costs for cross-border trades. More to come on that front. Brad Garlinghouse, baby. If you want to see it right here, make sure you hit LinkedIn link. And that's what he means when he says, flip the switch. It's coming. Rosy Rios. The train has left the station. My question is, Fishing with Camo Joe, you got yourself in a position. I know you do, brother. I don't even know why I asked that. Huh? You look up taking advantage of opportunities on the internet. Just Google it. You see Fishing with Camo Joe like this. Deuces, I'm ready. Okay, let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. The SEC, Wall Street, and DC elites look out for their own interests because they all align. What are they talking about? Huh? Let's check it out. Crypto law, a minute 44. Second, let's see what John Deaton, Scott, and Sam's talking about.
It's a town full of revolving doors. And the revolving door between DC and Wall Street spins so fast it could generate its own electricity. And I think case in point is our chair Gary Gensler at the SEC. We know he made millions on Wall Street before he took over the helm. Where's he likely to go after the fact? And then you think too, who do the leadership at the SEC, people like Gary Gensler, who do they rub shoulders with every day?
Yep.
Is it the grandma who just bought her first Bitcoin? Is it the teenager who just downloaded Coinbase for the first time? Or is it their buddies back on Wall Street? Yep. I think there's real regulatory capture at the SEC that has gone overlooked for too long. And I think that regulatory capture has been laid bare by cryptocurrency as a movement. I think people are starting to recognize, wait a second, with the SEC trying to do everything it can to stop a Bitcoin ETF or to attack Coinbase, to attack the XRP army, it's not really looking out for the interests of retail investors at the end of the day. And so that's why, in my view, it's no wonder something like FTX happened, because I don't think at the end of the day, SEC all the time has the interests of retail investors in mind.
Also, if we're being honest, there's been a...
Have you guys ever heard of collateral damage? You guys ever heard about that? Like we're sitting around going, how could they? And the congressional when he got up in front of the committee and they were saying, Gary, you are the cop on the beat. You call yourself the cop on the beat. How did you not see FTX? How did you not see this? How did you not see that, sir? How'd you let that go, sir? Because it's called collateral damage. It's because we were never the focus point. The focus point is the rich getting richer. We're slaves. We're financial. They want us to be financially enslaved. What's good? Iron Man. We got a legend in the house. One of my four brothers from the Four Kings, along with Crypto OG, and shouts out to my boy Griff. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is they want us to stay enslaved. They want us to be the matrix. We are nothing but collateral damage. It's not they didn't see this. Come on, guys. You don't think they saw what he was doing? You don't think they questioned the fact that he was giving money to all these different both sides and celebrities and buying his way and all these things that he was doing? You don't think they know that? You don't think at some point they probably looked at his books and said, what's going on? Y'all fools are using QuickBooks? Huh? You got this girl over here that, good Lord, running your company. What are y'all doing? They know. It's called collateral damage. Facts. Ball game. Good Lord.
Revolving door of late between Washington and the crypto industry, right? Absolutely. A lot of the commissioners from the CFTC, Brian Brooks went to work in crypto. Jay Clayton has a huge role in crypto. So that's not unique to Wall Street, but Wall Street's doing it on 100 times larger scale and for 100 times longer than
Come on, Iron Man. Come on, Iron Man. Preach, preacher. This brother right here, one of the smartest dudes I know in crypto. Him and Crypto G, there's a reason we got the Four Kings. I selected my brothers very, very carefully. Me and Iron Man, we go so far back. We had those days where we saw portfolios hit the millions, including him. Right? We've had the ups, the downs, the in and outs. We've learned by being students of the game. When you guys hear me talk about the 5 steps, it's from an array of things that I learned, from an array of people that I learned it with. Right? Number 1, having a strategic plan. Number 2, do your own research. Number 3, control your emotions. Number 4, take profits. Me and Iron Man talked about it 1,000 times. And number 5, not fall in love with anything and always being able to reevaluate your portfolio. Guys, I'm telling you, what he just said is money. They probably green-lighted it. They utilized the things that they saw happening and use us as collateral damage in order to implement what they call Operation Choke Point 2.0, which Stephen Nareff, the whistleblower on ETHgate, he said it very clearly. It's not about destroying crypto. It's about controlling crypto. It's the same thing they've been doing with stocks all this time. Just if you're not in stocks, if that's not your forte, if that's not the thing you're involved, you didn't see it coming. But I shared articles that probably should have got my butt banned, where I showed you guys they were short selling. They were allowing institutions to short sell, their employees to short sell. They kept saying the things they were going to implement, and the SEC let them go. They allowed it to happen. These guys made hundreds of millions, and the only thing they show us, Iron Man, is what? Huh? Oh, we just fined them $6 million, but they made $600 million. It's a freaking game that they've been playing, and the only reason we're aware of this now, because things are in our vision. We see it. We're a part of it. We see FTX. We see Celsius. We see Luna, and no one can understand why they're not answering questions. I also shared an email that was copied and showed where Gary Gills and them were told, you don't have to answer questions. You don't have to tell Congress what they want to hear. If you go to court, you don't have to abide the court ruling. I shared that on my channel. Go back and look at it. This is all a setup for the rich to get richer. Gary Gilzer himself is worth tens of millions. Elizabeth Warren, hundreds of millions. Huh? What's the other lady's name? Pelosi, $250 million with a $250,000 a year salary. How is that possible? Manipulating the market. We're collateral damage, guys. That's why all this is happening. We're collateral damage. The deal is not getting caught up in the game. Don't get caught up in the FUD. Don't get caught up in the crap. Don't let them talk you out of your bags. I told you guys before, and I saw an article the day, I think I might have posted, Iron Man. It said, there's going to be a time where you won't even be able to buy no damn XRP. They're going to scare you out your bags. Most people will sell between $3 to $5. Either break even or see some kind of realistic profit that they think realistic. But it's going to be the trenches of retail. It's going to be the trenches of lawsuits being won. It's going to go up based off the things that we can't see, but it's the things that you can't see that will be in position and that will position that asset. The only asset with legal clarity in the whole space. It's called flip the switch, which Brad Garland House said. Rosie Reels tried to give you a clue. The train's left the station. Most people will never see $10 to $100. Most people will not see $100 to $1,000 because they're playing you like a fiddle. Good Lord, huh? 6-8Jay dropping bars. I gotta read what my boy Iron Man just said. Before I do, I need a break. How do I do that? Little water, little tails.
If you're selling and I'm still all in, what do you do when your freedom is in illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the movement? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to gold.
Oh, they done messed up, Big Watch dude. They done messed up. They gave me a platform. See, I was out there speaking. I told Iron Man, they messed up. They gave me a platform. I'm going to speak it. Iron Man says exactly like JP Morgan manipulating the precious metals market for decades. And ever so often, they pay a random bill dollar fine. Man, you saying it, bro. You're saying it. This was back in China when they remember that whole thing they had in China back when the whole thing happened with COVID, and they went into the vault in the Chinese, whatever they keep their gold reserve, and they said, man, this stuff is plated. This ain't even gold. Y'all fake this out. Y'all fake this out. Corruption, manipulation. It happens all the time. Let's get back with it. Facts. Don't be tricked out of your money. You're gonna be hating life. I'm telling you. Let's listen to this, guys.
Times larger scale and for 100 times longer than crypto has probably existed. All of that said, it's very clear that the SEC's intentional view is to keep everything as vague as possible so that they can regulate by enforcement.
Boom. That's what it is. So they can regulate. Well, they're spitting bars. Let's keep it going. Just saying, U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren sends a letter to the White House claiming crypto is a national security threat being used to fund terrorism. That's all she could talk about? That's all she could talk about? I promise you this heifer. You know what a heifer is, right? A female cow. That old son of a... I would call her something else, but we're going to call her a heifer. That scandalous heifer who's part of the whole Gary Gensler, the whole Joe Biden, the whole Operation Choke Point 2.0, I guarantee you she's one of the biggest crypto investors on the planet. That's what they do. Ball game. I just told you, baby. Don't let them. Just in today, Gary Gonzo, bald-headed Mr. Burns Gensler. Yes, it's right. I called him. We didn't appeal last week. We're just, I need to talk in his voice. Anybody see that interview I did? Anybody see that interview? Huh? I think Iron Man just must have missed it. You guys see when I did the, where's it at? I know y'all, some of y'all missed it. We had fun that day, huh? I had a special guest, Gary Gensler. Y'all missed this? Let me play it. Let me play a little bit of it.
That thing shot up. I was like, good Lord, be ready.
Y'all missed this. I had Gary Gensler. Y'all don't know I had Gary Gensler on. Y'all missed that, didn't you? Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a little quick thing of it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Why I had Gary talking. Hold on. Where's it at? Oh Lord. Here we go. The people, what's your motives and just what's going on your end? Talk to us, Gary.
Hello? Can you guys hear me? I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. Can we settle? I'm stupid, but I'll answer any questions you guys.
If y'all didn't see that, hey, y'all got to go back and watch it. I'm going to give you the whole thing. I had Gary, Gonzo, Mr. Clown Gensler on. I got to take a break, guys. I'm just laughing my ass off right now. Tails, help me. Woo!
Got him choosing. Which one?
Oh, my gosh.
This one? Stack it up. Does it like it is. Got him switching gears with Ferrari with the 10s on some bullet shit.
If y'all missed that episode with Gonzo, Gary Gensler, make sure y'all go back and check it out. Oh, good Lord. I made myself laugh. All right, guys, listen to what this idiot has to say. Come on.
Something else that happened last week, or rather didn't happen, was the SEC acting to appeal a court ruling from August in the Grayscale case. Grayscale, of course, trying to convert GBTC into a spot ETF. I know you can't comment on ongoing litigation, but should we still be considering that ongoing litigation given that lack of appeal at this point? And if not, what happens next?
Wait, didn't you just say that you knew I wasn't going to comment on?
Dang, I think I did a good job on his voice, huh? This is Gary Gensler. Good Lord, let me stop.
The litigation, but let me just say.
But is it still ongoing since you didn't appeal?
We didn't appeal last Friday. I think that's accurate.
So you could still in the future in another form.
But what we have in front
Facts.
of us,
Facts,
just so that
facts.
the viewing public understands, we have not one, but multiple, I think it's 8 or 10 filings that the staff and ultimately the commission is considering for what's called exchange-traded products, for Bitcoin to be in a security. So the Bitcoin would be held, and then there would be something called an exchange-traded product, and that would trade on various stock exchanges. And those filings are in front of us. I can't prejudge any one of them, but there's 8 or 10 that we're looking.
Is it me, or every time you see Gary Gensler speak, you just think to yourself, that dude needs a Tic Tac? Huh? He needs a Tic Tac or a breath mint. Good Lord, let's keep going. I don't even want to hear him no more. All right, guys, important. 4.5 trillion Fidelity filed for an updated version of its Bitcoin spot ETF application after the SEC feedback. Pressure is high on the SEC, and I can feel that spot ETF is coming. You feel it? I feel it. Guys, make sure you guys tune in tonight, 6 p.m. We've got my brother, one of the youngest millionaires I've ever met in my life. Watch this guy grow up. We're going to talk about it. I own land and property with the guy as well. He's just an entrepreneur galore, and this is an actual picture with him with Donald Trump. The guy was doing big things at one point and still is in the latter part of his life. It's funny because the guy's kind of living out the latter part of his life in in his 30s? Good Lord. His name is John Cena, guys. Maybe did John hit 40 yet? Maybe he did. Guys, come and check it out. It'll be tonight at 6 p.m. right here with your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay and Crypto for Life. If you guys didn't hear earlier, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I got guests like crazy. I got a guest tomorrow at 11 a.m. Millionaire, realtor, Garrett Smith. If you guys didn't catch that, make sure you guys check it out. He's coming on mañana. Looking forward to that as well. So we got a lot of stuff going on, guys. And just a recap of what I said earlier, I got a lot of people coming on talking about entrepreneurship, things they're doing, opportunity, all these different things. For those people who are always saying, you know what, I'm happy where I'm at, but things are slow. What else can I do? Well, I'm going to share a bunch of different stories with you guys and go from there. I'm anticipating. What are you anticipating, huh? This is back in, 2020? XRP just hit 1,000. What are you tweeting? Good Lord. If XRP just hit 1,000, what are you tweeting, Iron Man? Huh? I got to ask Iron Man. And guys, I want to ask you this question. Let's have a little fun. If you looked up, before we move on, we got a little time. Oh, actually, I don't got a lot of time. But if you looked up and XRP was $1,000 right now, describe what you would say. What are you tweeting? Huh? What's coming out your mouth? Huh? Or anything. Or when I call someone like Fishing with Camel Joe, I'd be calling this one, ding, ding. I don't have your number, but let's say Iron Man. I'm like, hello, and he'd be like, dun, dun, dun. The number you have reached is disconnected. XRP hit $1,000, and I am Audi 5,000. Good Lord. Huh? Is that you? Just saying. Oh, Lord. Let's have some fun, guys. Riddlers know XRP. Huh? It's the way. Bank of International Settlements. Huh? Hello, family. What's up, CKaz? CKaz in the house. Make money and take care of yourself and family. The more you make, the better you'll take care of them. Make sure you take care of them mentally and love them as well. It's not just money. More you make, the more you... more time you'll have to spend with the loved one. That's for dog, I'm sure. I agree with that. XRP hit 589. Bart Simpson said it. You know it's coming. Zach says middle of the night, and Steven is still sending shots. Steven, if you guys don't know, that's Steven Naroff, the whistleblower for ETHgate. Guys, make sure you check it out. Check all that stuff he's got to talk about. XRPL, automated market maker. You guys want to check that out as well. Let's see, is there anything else I want to cover? This is funny. Bitcoin at 30,000. This dude was like the talk of the party, and that was back in 2001. Now Bitcoin at 30,000. Everybody's like, "Uh-oh, you broken poor." Don't get it twisted. Crypto Savvy One says we're going down. A lot of great information, guys. I've run out of time. I don't want to keep it going. I think we shared enough information. I try to keep it within an hour. Catch me later on. I'll try to conclude this and talk about a lot of things that I actually have posted here that I want to share. Tonight, we're having another stream. Come on back. Hang out with your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay, and my brother, the one and only, Mr. John Singh, which will be right. We also have Miss John Singh coming on October 24th, Tuesday. She'll be talking about mastering your health and finances. Those people are super successful. My God. Built their dream house and all that. Tonight, 6 p.m., come on back over with your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay, and my little brother, John Singh, and talk about just what he's done, his mindset, his entrepreneur spirit, what you need to do to make sure you have that type of mindset. And we're just going to be shooting the stuff, man. So if you guys want to come back and hang out with us tonight, make sure you guys do that. I appreciate you. Much love to the family. Liz, sis, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Crypto for Life. Thank you, sis. Bullish, Big D says peace. Big Watch Dude says I'm out of here. CKS Arise right on time. I appreciate you, my man, Pots and Pans. Nest Force in the house. Crypto Tells. Iron Man, my dude. My brother, part of the Four Kings. Appreciate you in a major way, my man. Tails, I play your joint each and every day. That dude's prophetic. Got some some great things going on in this song. Good Lord, I can't even speak. Fisherman Camo Joe, Gmail Brown, Beekeeper69, Queen, OMC's in the house. Who else did I miss? I know my brother Iron Man, man. I love seeing that brother here. Fisherman Camo Joe, I got him. Got him. Andrew T's in the house. What's up, Andrew T? What's up, brother? Huh? Big Watch Dude, always one away. But guess what? You ain't gonna be always one away no more. You're gonna be always, I got it, huh? When that light switch gets flicked on. Good Lord. Huh? I know I got my boy Crypto OG here. I'm trying to think of anybody else I missed. Shouts out if I didn't get to your name. Let's see. Let me try to. Let me see if I get it all. Nest Forest, Gmail Brown, Hans Loaded, Tails, Queen, Big Bro 10, Tony Bags, Karma Carmichael's in the house. My man. Huh? Appreciate each and every one of you guys. This your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. We'll catch you tonight at 6 p.m. Until next time. Peace.